Ah, yes. American mil... I just see that one slightly sinking into the ground, even though it's on concrete, but that's normal for mobs. Actually, both of them are doing it. It's kind of funny. Anyway, yes, it's American military trucks. And a little Hummer. Which, I mean, I'm actually surprised somebody actually put a Hummer one in. But we're going to start, actually, with the more fun one that everybody loves. Probably one to actually care about. This thing, the bridge layer that pretty much everybody loves. Yes, these are American military trucks, by the way. All of them are. Now, the design of this thing, I love. In general, they did a pretty good job. The most part that everybody wants to care about is inside the cab. They did a pretty damn good job with it. Even got the bridge layers, a little assistant who'd actually laying the bridge on the side of it. Now, this thing wasn't originally just a bridge layer. Originally, it was something else. Then they added a bridge to it that you can lay down, which is honestly kind of cool. Now I gotta move 2 trucks, because one is about 2 of them are in their way. So this little one. And this one, which is just a Hummer 1. It's just a Hummer H1, which, I mean, it's a Hummer H1. It's a lot better. This is also a lifted version of it, not an actual military version. The actual military version would actually be a lot lower to the ground. A lot lower. Oh, where are you? It's 8x8. I'm just more happy we have American trucks that are 8x8. The American 8x8 trucks. Now, how this works is it acts like it's a trailer. There we go. Actually, next to the points it actually should be connected to. Now, how this would work in real life is be hydraulics and a lot of other bullshit like that, but you can fuck with yourself with the thing, but this thing does work and works pretty fairly easily controlled, easily anything. This is obviously console, but yeah, fuck off. Glorious. But we're just going to attach it for now. Because we're actually going to go to the garage, and I actually have to remove cargo. Anchor, there we go. I'll sell it in a minute. Don't worry about it. But all 3 of these trucks all use the same engines. All pretty much have the same power outputs. They actually have pretty much the correct engines that they should have in them, which is entertaining as hell, because not many people like to do that. Different transmissions, I don't care for majority of these. I just have the single one in it for actually just using the damn truck. Hey, you can do different suspensions. They would not raise this thing. This thing's designed to sit like this and not be any higher. Even with the raise in this thing, it barely does anything. It barely does anything to begin with, but you might want to raise it. Luckily, this thing doesn't suffer from too many tire-itis, like a lot of trucks do. Yeah, just simple chains, and yeah. Surprisingly, they didn't put studded tires in there, which, depending on the truck, yeah, they generally use studded tires instead. But this thing has, obviously, these are the heavy winch. You can lock the divs. You can lock different types of your divs. You have a little spare tire on there. I don't have it. You can have your Schmerkel on there. I don't even have it on there because I don't care. It's just a showcase thing. Now, luckily, this thing, I believe this is a 3-bed. Now, these sideboards actually do work, by the way. You could actually take them out and make them all move. High plate and low plate, you would not want to put a low plate on this truck ever. Just don't. You'll have a lot better time playing this. Now, this tank, I just called it a tank. This truck is designed to haul tanks in real life. Well, technically all 3 of them are, but more than likely it's going to be the 8x8, not the 6x6. More than likely, but if it is one of the smaller trucks, it's going to be the smaller one. With the ones that's actually not. I'll just show you in a minute, but. Oh, where is it? This is the trailer you actually use for this truck, and a trailer like this, you'd use a gooseneck like this, that's high raised up. And yeah, this truck is just these trucks are pretty much designed to haul tanks. This one more than the other ones. The other one, well. Oh, where are you? Now this one is designed to have something on its body, either a flatbed like this that it has on it, or it's designed to have that giant radio, whatever. I believe it's a radio thing or something like that. I'm not completely encased in our military, but I believe that would be a comm station, a miniature comm station. So there's that. And yeah, this thing would more than likely be the flatbed one that you take everywhere. Most because the tire in the middle is designed to be able to be a little bit weirder. Now this one is pretty much designed to be a semi-truck, but it has a lot bigger overhang, so this is probably the one you'd actually see hauling a tank, other than the 8x8. The 8x8, well, you could probably put a tank on the 8x8. This thing was more designed to actually haul them on a trailer than the other ones are. This thing is literally a flatbed with a thing on it too, if you can tell. It's literally just a flatbed with a thing on it, which, how they did that, they just used a fucking crane. Now, trucks really aren't much different. This one, as you can tell, only skewers in the front. That one over there, if you saw, it skewers with both the back wheels and the front wheels, which is nice. The 8x8 back there skews with the two front wheels. Now we're gonna go over to the H1 Hummer. That I love this model, but the problem with it is you can see right there, it's not really connected. It's not connected. I don't really like the sound of the thing. The horn's fine. That's fine. Oh, there's no first-person view in it, and it's a little weird that you don't get a first-person view. I like the truck. I like this stuff. It's fun. It's cool. And now this is the lifted model. I don't really think it should be lifted, to be honest. I just kind of put the tires on it to show it. Honestly, this thing right here is probably the best thing for it. In real life, but there we go, the wider tires on it. The wider tires would be better just for, you get better traction, wider tires, more shit, you get a grip. Now, this is a Hummer that would be with, this is a metal backing instead of the cloth backing, or a slope backing, which we generally have more of the slope backing, or that. This Hummer would actually be more used for medical things, believe it or not. The hatch like that, so you can see, both the doors and just slide a thing right in there. Fun little fact. Alright, now we're on to the last one, which I think I put in a video before, but this is just a fucking truck. This is literally what more or less what the A-Case model after. More or less. It's about the same year. Now this thing actually can't lock your diffs, I just don't have it on there. I love this truck. This truck is awesome, I love it. This thing was awesome designed for simple things such as transporting trips. This thing was really designed, or small bits of cargo. So, yeah, two different beds. I believe both carry two. One with the boards on it, one with no boards on it. Not a big deal. Snorkel, can't do anyway. Deflux, you can actually put it on there. Third tire, I believe that's just a default on there. It just works off the mediums, which, hey, that's nice. You can lift it, but you wouldn't? You wouldn't? This thing's already tall as fuck as is. Yeah, so you can get the higher end transmission or just a 5-speed off-road one, which I have on it. Actually has the correct engines for it, too. The 14-liter and the 8.3-liter, which you'd think they'd be different style things, but not really. They really aren't. I actually never looked underneath this thing. They don't have a thing going from the engine to the actual thing there if you look underneath it. Huh, little thing, but hey, whatever. They just have connected there. You do a little bit of actual modifications of it. This thing actually has different paint jobs, which are actually more fun. The other one, trucks, you can actually see the paint jobs I had on them. I'll just go flip through those real quick. All three of these have the same one. Gray camo, which is the tan one, which this thing would be the tan one. 99% of them are tan. If you can't figure out why, Desert Storm happened. And then you can have the green one, which the majority of the rest are. The majority of the rest are either green or that. They're the green or tan majority. Now, the thing on the back of this thing, it just functions as a activate radar. Well, this thing does activate as a radar. Looks like it's a radar truck. I've used this a little bit. I haven't used it clearly. So we can go definitely. Yeah, this thing's a comm truck. We do that with it, and for fun, comes with refueling. Well, not a lot, but it does. And mostly importantly, though, it comes with repair. It comes with a lot of repair. And this thing just comes with refueling, but those would actually be water tanks, if I remember correctly. Those would actually be water tanks, not fuel tanks. But yeah, refuel. Pretty decent amount of fuel, too. Actually, more fuel than, I believe, the pedal hook small fuel trailers. Which is understanding enough. Now, there's a few different modifications. You can actually put a tow bar on these things, which, they'd probably have on them on certain ones of these. Miscellaneous, I believe it is. You can put all of these antennas on it, lights, you don't really need this. Front bumper, there's your tow hook, there's your tow bar, which, yeah, they'd strap it to the thing in front of the thing. Pretty much what they'd do. Because otherwise, the thing would just fall on the ground and not go. It just... Now, does it actually work as a winch point? It does not, so that's disappointing. Doesn't actually add a winch point, though. It should, because that's what tow bars for. Well, granted, the tow bars for being towed, but you should. This truck is more maneuverable than pretty much the rest of them, but it's designed to be more maneuverable. So it's kind of supposed to be. The whole you move shit with this truck, and the other one too. Oh, cover. And obviously, the fun one designed to put a bridge on it, which is very fun as hell. I haven't used much of the bridge. The bridge isn't too glitchy, I found. It works pretty well. Just there's some things about it that just like, yeah, but then again, it's a lot. What can you expect? And fun, what do you want? Well, yeah, those are the few mods. And I love that we have an escape hatch on this. Now, there are actually different colors of bridges, and I just went with the fucking straight up. I just went with the straight tan one, and this thing's probably gonna be a bitch trying to fucking pick up, but that's fine, I'll figure it out. And yeah. New mods, I love these mods, and they're fun. Go ahead and try them. I think they're fun. So, me. Bye.